Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ruchakadash. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone, and peace and blessings, Shalom, to the Most High's elect across the four winds of the earth. So, Brother Yagadal, all the one from GMS Houston. All right, and I had just basically want to go into the end of chapter 7 in Wisdom of Solomon and lead into chapter 8. Okay, and put a heavy emphasis on wisdom, man, what it is, what it means to us, and who it was given unto, man. Okay, because there's a huge misconception, all right, that you can just obtain the knowledge of the Bible, and that's not true. Okay, it's only given to a select few, and those select few are going to seek her diligently, as we are commanded to in the scriptures, man. Okay, so Lord willing, this is edifying. This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. And start at (22). It's Wisdom of Solomon 7 and 22. For wisdom, which is the worker of all things, taught me. For in her is an understanding spirit, holy, one only, manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain, not subject to hurt, loving the things that is good, quick, which cannot be letted, ready to do good. So wisdom, first of all, stands alone, man. Okay? All right, you have all this information and knowledge out here, but there's only one true understanding of the scriptures, which was manifested before anything, man. Okay? The Most High, all right, gave us wisdom as an inheritance, man. Okay? Matter of fact, let me get a quick precept. This Sirach chapter 24. It says, Sirach 24 and 8. It says, so the creator of all things gave me a commandment, and he that made me caused my tabernacle to rest, and said, let thy dwelling be in Jacob, and thine inheritance in Israel. So wisdom was created by the Heavenly Father, all right, and given as an inheritance unto the nation of Israel. So no other nation could obtain, all right, this one truth, man. No other nation could get this understanding, man. Okay? That's why it says, for in her is an understanding spirit, holy, meaning separate, okay? It says manifold, subtle, lively, clear, undefiled, plain. All right, yeah, to the middle of the Lord. All right, this wisdom have become plain. We understand and see the simplicity in Yahweh Shai. Okay? All right, it says ready to do good, man. Okay, but let's read on. It says kind to man, steadfast, sure. First of all, what is wisdom, man? All right, it was ignited by the fear of the Lord, man. But now is the beginning of us, all right, seeking after wisdom, man. Okay, but once we tasted this wisdom and continue to seek her, and she trusted us, as you read in Sirach 7. Make sure that's the right chapter. So like it, I had to check that scripture. It's actually Sirach chapter 4, hit verse 17. Sirach 4 and 17. For at the first she will walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him. We know this is talking about wisdom once again, okay? All right, wisdom is the woman that we should be seeking to please. The woman that we should be seeking to learn more about, okay? All right, the woman we should be seeking comfort from, okay? All right, it says, and bring fear and dread upon him, and torment him with her disciplines until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. So yeah, originally, man, when this wisdom comes about, we test it, man. All right. In chapter 2 of Sirach, what does it tell you, man? To when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Okay, this wisdom is gonna put you in different situations to test your faith, man. Okay, and that's never gonna stop until we out of this flesh, man. Okay. So let's get back to Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7. Okay, it's Wisdom of Solomon 7 and verse 24. It says, for wisdom is more proven than any motion, She passeth and goeth through all things by reason of her pureness. For she is the breath of the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and a pure influence flowing from the glory of the Almighty. Now, this is why the scriptures are valid, okay? Because the wisdom that's pouring out of this book, okay, it really is pouring out of the understanding that's been provided by the men of the Lord that the Most High set up, okay? All right, they have been influenced, just like when you read in the scriptures, man. All scripture was given by inspiration of the Heavenly Father, man. So it's profitable, okay? Because this wisdom was given to us through Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It can't be tainted. It can't be added to, taken away, okay? Nothing can take away from wisdom, man. Okay, this wisdom, all right? Which detaches you from this world, which shows you the clean, orderly way of living, man. Okay? Alright, it says, therefore can no defiled thing fall into her, for she is the brightness of the everlasting light, the unspotted mirror of the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, and the image of his goodness. Alright, now that shows you too, when you go into Genesis chapter 1, which these Christians have no fucking idea what that first chapter of the Bible is talking about. Alright, when he said that I was going to make man after my image, by doing what? By putting this wisdom in them, man. Giving them the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Okay? So the Most High, according to Christians, like the Most High has a face that he said, I will make everybody look like me, okay? Alright, so read on. It says, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in her, she maketh all things new, and in all ages entering into holy souls. So who are the holy souls? The men of the elect. Alright, the government body, 144,000. Alright, wisdom has constantly been, in every incarnation, been returning back onto those holy souls, man. Okay, which we are in hopes of being one of those holy souls, man. Okay? So every incarnation is the Most High through Yahushua has placed this information back in us, okay, which is what? Being educated, to draw from within. Okay, you have to know this knowledge in a previous time to know it now. You're not going to be wicked then come back as a prophet. Okay? Alright, so let's read on. It says, and being but one, she can do all things, and remaining in herself, she maketh all things new. All right, you know when you see the new word "new," it's talking about being fresh, okay, or refreshed. All right, it says, and in all ages entering into holy souls, she maketh them. Who is them? Once again, the elect. All right, them friends of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and prophets. Okay. So the ones who are given this wisdom are going to be prophets. They're going to prophesy. Okay, so if you're not teaching the prophecy of the scriptures, all right, constantly, all right, then, hey, wisdom's not dwelling with you, man. Okay? As in Isaiah 8:20 says, man, to the law and to the testimony that speak not according to this word, all right, there's no light in them. And what is the light? The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the scriptures. Okay? It says, for Yahweh loveth nothing but him that dwelleth with wisdom. So obviously the Most High has a favorite people amongst his favorite people. The Israel of the Most High, man. Okay, the ones who had the zeal according to knowledge, okay? Not just believed in something sincerely and was bugged the fuck out, all right? All right, it says, for she is beautiful. She is beautiful, more beautiful than the sun, and above all the order of the stars, being compared with the light, she is found before it. For after this cometh night, but vice shall not prevail against wisdom. Nothing is going to prevail against wisdom, man. Okay? That's why there's multiple examples in the scriptures, and not examples. This is our history of men who were not confounded because they held fast to the faith, because they exercised this wisdom, because they showed themselves to be a holy man, okay, outside of the rest of Israel, man. Okay? So it's Wisdom of Solomon chapter 8 and verse 1. It says, wisdom reacheth from one end to another mightily, and sweetly doth she order all things. I loved her and sought her out from my youth. I desire, and this is King Solomon speaking, man. Okay? Outside of the time when he came as Yahweh Shai, all right, hey, he was the wisest man on the face of the earth. When you go into the beginning of, I'll say the core or the middle of chapter 7 in Wisdom of Solomon, it speaks on all the things concerning knowledge that the Most High gave unto King Solomon, man. Okay? Which was the operations of everything, man. Okay? So back in verse 2 of chapter 8, it says, I loved her and sought her out from my youth. I desired to make her my spouse, and I was a lover of her beauty. When you listen to these Bible scholars, they'll tell you that King David was committing adultery and he had a woman on the side. He was in love with Queen Sheba. All this madness, man. No, man. All right, King Solomon saw the beauty in wisdom. All right, he saw the power in wisdom. He saw what wisdom gave us to separate us from the other nations, man. Okay? So reading on, it says, in that she is conversant with the Most High power, she magnified her nobility. Yeah, the Lord of all things himself loved her, for she is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's how we've been constantly going from glory to glory. That's how we've been increasing and giving increase, all right, in the knowledge, okay? Because we've been seeking after wisdom, and wisdom, all right, is privy to the mysteries of the knowledge of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, it says, and a lover of his works. If riches be a possession to be desired in life, what is richer than wisdom? That worketh all things, man. Okay, so if you really seek for riches, you seek after this. You wouldn't be seeking to use his word to become a millionaire, to use his word for status and a fucking name amongst Israel, man. All right, this is the true riches, man. This is why we're in a spiritual solace right now, man. Okay, this is why we're at calm, because we have the understanding of the scriptures, man. Okay. It says, if prudence work, who of all that are in a more cunning workman than she? And if a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues, for she teacheth temperance and prudence, justice and fortitude, which are such things as men can have more profitable in their life. Okay, so there's nothing more profitable in this life than this wisdom, man. All right, this is what's going to keep us stable in Jacob's trouble in the times to come, man. This is what going to keep us stable, all right, when all hell breaks loose, man. Okay, and this is what's profiting us right now, while everybody else is stressed out and bugging out, trying to figure out the next move, how we're going to survive the next day. We are in a calm state because we see prophecy happening. We see the MOTB coming to fruition on a higher and higher level daily. Okay, we see the turmoil growing in the other countries. We see in the world the global tension for war is screaming. Okay, all right. So yeah, this wisdom has profited us greatly, more than any carnal, tangible riches you can think of, man. Okay, it gave us a chance at life in a dead world, man. All right. It says, if a man desire much experience, she knoweth things of old, and conjectureth aright what is to come. She knoweth the subtleties of speeches, and can expound dark sentences. She foreseeth signs and wonders, and the events of seasons and times. This is how we're able to, this is the eye salve, man. This is how we're able to see what's going on, man. This is how we're able to understand the history, to get the mystery, man. As Apostle Paul always says, man. Okay, through this wisdom, all these things have been opened up to our understanding. All right, not for us to sit on, but for us to teach, for us to exhort, all right, for us to sharpen each other, man, to prophesy against the most wicked kingdom to stand in the face of man. Okay? All right, so reading on, it says, therefore I purpose to take her to me to live with me, knowing that she could be a counselor of good things and a comfort in cares and griefs, man. So this wisdom is our counselor. We look to the scriptures when we have questions, when we have doubts. Okay? All right? when we need clarity on something, all the answers are in this book, okay? And then we have to point, of course, not every single time you have to physically open up the scriptures, all right? But you should have this word locked into you when you already know the answers because you have the word in you, all right? That's why King Solomon worded it like that, man, okay? He said, therefore, I purpose to take her to me to live with me, okay? So we're supposed to be abounding with wisdom, man, okay? It says, for her sake, I shall have estimation among the multitudes and honor with the elders, though I be young. I shall be found of a quick conceit in judgment. In other words, you're going to have proper judgment skills. You won't be reprobate. All right, it says, and shall be admired in the sight of great men. And we don't do this to be admired amongst men, but if they're great men of great reputation, yeah, I want to be in good standings amongst these men. Why? Because they're operating in the order of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? It says, when I hold my tongue, they shall bid my leisure, and when I speak, they shall give ear unto me. If I talk much, they shall lay their hands upon their mouth. Why? Because, hey, we are amongst this body, man. Okay, no matter who it is, from a higher up to a lower, if you're professing wisdom, we gonna, hey, every brother's gonna lock into what you're saying, man. Because we truly seeking after wisdom. So anytime we hear it pouring out, hey, we're going to get right in line, man. Regardless of who it's coming from, right is right. If it's the truth, that's all that matters, man. Okay? Not about who it's coming from, what rank, what position, all that bullshit, man. Jake want to be the high commander in this, oh, high priest this, and all these different names, okay, but you're not focused on obtaining wisdom, man. Okay, you can get this knowledge on a certain level, but it's not going to be wisdom if you don't learn how to exercise it. Okay, if you're not passing the test when wisdom puts things before you, all right, for you to apply the knowledge, therefore it becomes wisdom. Okay, so it says, moreover, by the means of her I shall obtain immortality. Okay, now this is why King Solomon said all is vanity and vexation. When he ruled, it was peace. He was the highest, the highest man in the known kingdom, man. Okay? And he still said all is vanity and vexation of spirit. Why? Because he knew he could still die. He knew he was in a sinful body. So we're looking for immortality, man. Okay? All right, it says, and leave behind me an everlasting memorial to them that come after me. I shall set the people in order, and the nation shall be subject to me. So this is what the wisdom had why it was created as an inheritance. All right, and we're joint heirs with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, first of all, this knowledge, wisdom, understanding, the law, statutes, and commandments, all right, separated us from the other nations, man. Okay, but through the remnant of Israel, the elect obtaining this knowledge and prophesying to the end, fighting to the very end, all right, that's bringing the mercy to all of Israel, all right, hence the kingdom of heaven. Well, all of Israel is going to be saved, man. Okay? But part of our inheritance, all right, once we obtain the kingdom of heaven, okay, is what? The nations, man. The other heathen nations, man. Okay? So through wisdom, we've been woken up. All right? We're fighting, we're striving, we're doing what we have to do for the ministry. Okay? And in return, we have a kingdom waiting on us with servants forever, man. Okay? That's the greatness of what the Most High created for an inheritance unto the nation of Israel, man. Okay? This wisdom is our salvation. And ultimately, what is the wisdom coming the volume of? The volume of the book, which is Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Alright? He is the word, man. Okay? So that's it for this lesson. Lord willing, it was edifying. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash. We give double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, and peace and blessings, shalom to the Most High's elect.